Greetings and welcome to episode number 176 of Canvas, the daily YouTube podcast streamed and hosted every day by me. I do this every day and I have never stopped and I've never, accidentally gone away for 2 months. Anyway, I'm joined as always by this guy. What's your name?
Lucid.
Ah, yes, this guy, he says...
Just Lucid, yeah.
Yeah, just Lucid. Nothing else. No other name. Shima, Lucid, that's it.
Simple, effective.
No stupid bullshit.
No.
And today, we're going to go through, I don't know. I'm game for going through some Q shit, if you want to go through some Q. We talked about Q before.
Yeah, we could do. I'm just searching Shima33 on YouTube and your channel doesn't come up.
Yes, because I wiped it off the face of the earth.
What was that accent?
It was like somewhere between Indian and American.
Is anyone in the chat?
Nah, no one's in the chat. No
I'm
one's
trying to find your channel so we can pimp the link out, but...
No one's here. No one's saying anything at all. No one's allowed to say anything. And no one's allowed to know this stream even exists. If anyone is in the chat, they're not allowed to share the link with anyone. They're not allowed to tell anyone. It's a secret. If you tell them, we'll shoot you. So don't you dare.
How do I find your channel on YouTube?
You're fucking not.
Well, let me type New York Flop Exchange.
What do I do?
It comes up if you type New York Flop Exchange, but it doesn't come up if you type it.
Fantastic, thank you, Google.
Alright, we've got 3 people watching apparently.
Why? Why do we have 3 people? No, we should have 0 people. Get rid of them. Get rid of them now! There's a lot of
So we've got
people.
Technology and R3N in the chat.
No!
Will you help us spread this link around, guys?
No, don't spread the link around.
Oh, don't.
Do not spread it.
Just keep
You
it
are not
organic.
allowed. No, I refuse. If you spread the link around, I'll be very upset. But yeah, we're reading QAnon stuff because we're...
Okay, go on. Go for the QAnon shit then.
Okay, so here are the headlines from r/Q research on 8chan. You tell me what you think of any of them, if any of them are interesting enough to have an opinion on them. Arizona and Alabama will comply with POTUS EO on the 25% Fed unemployment. I assume that means that they will do something about the unemployment, I don't know. UK successfully treated coronavirus patients being counted as dead. Coronavirus wards empty. Any opinions on that?
No, not really.
Done. China bank failure, the first such insolvency since 2001. Quiet warning shot. Looters live stream from Chicago and mainstream coverage.
Are they doing it in Chicago now as well?
They're doing it in Chicago because they have nothing better to do in Chicago. The main export from Chicago is crippling depression, so they need something to do over there. Some anon on the board, some anonymous person
pumpkins.
has given opinions on the Beast and Marine One's other side door vehicle.
So is this just becoming a Q podcast now?
Yes, we can rename it Canvas, but spelt with a Q.
Quanvas.
Yeah, Where we go, would we go Canvas? Just like really blazingly just shoehorn it in.
Go on, keep going through the Q headlines.
Okay. USG award for COV2 statistic model significantly less this year than 2016 to 19.
Oh, so boring.
Yeah, I know. Coronavirus studies and news, not particularly interesting. FBI informant in 2017. Flynn is not going to be around for long. well, he is still around, so that didn't work. CNN factually wrong about vote by mail. Go figure. Google blocking censorship continues. Now QAnon merchandise searches. So Google is not only trying to censor QAnon, but they're also trying to stop them from making any money because, of course, they are. Leaders pledge 250 million euros to help build Beirut with strings attached. Of course, because Lebanon isn't long for this earth. China retaliates, will sanction 11 Americans, including Ted Cruz, Marco Rubio, and Michael Abramowitz. So basically,
Oh, and you meant to like pause to let me give my reflections and stuff, because you're just sort of like listing the headlines right now.
Okay, so do you want me to go back any?
No, to be honest, none of them stood out. What was the Lebanon one?
The Lebanon one is that 250 million euros is going to help build Beirut, but of course there's strings attached. From where? That's a good question. Let's look into the headline and see from where. Oh, it's a Daily Mail article. The most trustworthy news source on God's green earth. 15 government leaders, including Donaldo Trump.
Why are they sending it in euros, though?
Why? I don't know. They probably need it in that currency, because otherwise they wouldn't know what to do with it. Because, they're stupid. But yeah, Macron was there. Trump was there. A bunch of other EU countries was there. Basically, the EU is trying to get a handle on Lebanon. But honestly, it would not surprise me if Lebanon gets scrubbed off of the world maps within 50 years, because that country is FUBAR.
I think so.
Their government's been corrupt since like the 70s, and ever since then it's just been downhill. So I think that they should, just for the sake of the Lebanese people, Lebanon shouldn't exist. But that's just me.
Where should they go then if Lebanon doesn't exist?
Somewhere bloody else, I don't know. Anyway, about this China retaliating headline and sanctioning Americans. So basically anyone who hasn't bowed to the CCP is now getting sanctioned. That's fun. Beirut Blast. Yes, that's what we're calling it now. We're calling it the Beirut Blast.
The Beirut nuke.
The Beirut Blitz. Beirut Blitz. Security guard shot in Chicago as mass looting event overwhelms police. CTH Sundance threatens to release Durham's primary investigative target by Friday. I don't even know what that means. Reminder, Sleepy Joe Biden tweet from October as regards the pandemic. Oh, you mean to say that a politician was wrong about the pandemic before it happened? No way! No way! You're kidding me, right? BLM guy holding up drivers at gunpoint found by autists. The police should move on this guy. So apparently some people on 8chan have face ID'd a BLM protester and are now saying that he should be arrested because, we have a go at the left when they do that, but when we do it, it's okay. The amount of hypocrisy on display on 8chan is sometimes rather incredible. Hong Kong police raid Apple Daily News offices, citing national security law. Well, that's interesting, because I thought that Apple was firmly in the back pocket of China, and I thought that Hong Kong was now subservient to China, so that's interesting. Senator Dick Durbin said Democrats should bring lawsuits to stop President Trump's executive orders on coronavirus relief, and that presents a moral dilemma. Well, it doesn't present a moral dilemma because the Democrats don't have morality.
Did we tweet this out?
No, we didn't.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to? Your call, man. You want to tweet it? You stupid little guy, huh? Do you want to tweet or not? You tell me. You stupid little guy.
No.
No, I didn't think you did either.
Is that the Discord server still?
Yes, it is. Do you want me to put the link in there?
Yeah, drop it in there. We'll leave it off Twitter.
Okay, that's what we'll do.
How many people are in that now?
6.
No, I mean this server.
The server.
Yeah.
We got like 20 million fucking people. 146.
Be funny if this was the 24-hour canvas.
Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. It's not like we do that or anything, would it? Definitely not gonna do that. That'd be stupid. That would be very, very
7.
stupid.
What's 7?
7 people. Say, that's more than 6. That's.
8.
That's more than 6. What the shit?
Cryogenic Sauna asks what the fuck's going on. See,
Yes,
this is what we're missing, like actual fucking questions so we can talk about something.
Like the cryogenic sauna, yes.
It's not much to say about, like, Beirut and Q.
Yes, but there is something to say about a Brooklyn college professor of math education saying that the mathematical equation of 2 + 2 = 4 reeks of white supremacist patriarchy.
What?
This is a quote. I can link you this. I'm not making this up.
Well, I agree that 2 + 2 doesn't necessarily equal 4.
But do you think that 2 + 2 = 4 is white supremacist patriarchy?
No.
Well, you see, that's where you and me differ, pal. Because I think that 2 + I think that 2 + 2 = 777.
Nice.
That's my personal opinion.
Hold on, let me read the actual quote here. Or do you want to read it? I can't remember.
You read it, pal. That's good shit.
Alright, so she says, the idea that maths or data is culturally neutral or in any way objective is a myth. I'm ready to move on with that understanding. Who's coming with me? Does she explain where she comes from?
Nope, she just says it and expects lemmings to run off the cliff.
So she doesn't really offer much of an explanation here in this article.
Nope.
Are we going to become a politics podcast now then?
Yep.
Quanvers,
my favourite.
Drain88 says, give me your most esoteric advice. Well, if I gave you my most esoteric advice, it would no longer be esoteric.
What does the word esoteric even mean?
Sort of like secretive, hidden, I guess. I don't know, let's look up the...
Intended
Esoteric,
for
yeah.
or likely to be understood by only a small number of people with a specialised knowledge or interest. What can I do? What can I do that would be esoteric? I would say invest in AMD stock, but that isn't esoteric. That's common sense.
Yeah, I think like esoteric usually has
like
more
secret
of a-
code words as an implicit kind of
yeah. Hold on a sec.
part of it.
Yeah, it usually means a bit more than that.
Well, I don't bloody know.
What?
I don't know. What would be esoteric? Esoteric would be
God, it's so hot today.
is it?
Yeah.
How hot are we talking?
31 degrees, I think.
Wow.
Celsius.
Mm.
Drain88 says, when you get anxiety, put tinfoil around your face.
No, don't do that.
I read this interesting tip about anxiety in, what's it called? Way of the Samurai. It's like some handbook for how samurai should act from the 1800s or something.
Mm-hmm.
Where it says if you have like anxiety or a panic attack or whatever, like wet your thumb and forefinger and like dab it on your ear, and it sort of gives you a cold sensation that snapshot of the anxiety momentarily. sort of like startling yourself to bring yourself into the present moment, because that's what anxiety is, or at least a panic attack. It's sort of like when your mind's sort of going off the rails and you're not like in the present. So if you can sort of ground yourself, that helps, and that's like a little tip to help that if you're ever about to have one.
I have some esoteric advice for all y'all.
I wouldn't say it's esoteric though.
Well, I have some esoteric advice for everyone out there who's wanting the esoteric advice.
Oh shit. Back in a sec.
There you go. That's the esoteric advice for you. Anyway, continuing with Q, we have online teachers saying that parents are dangerous. Virtual education will not create the interpersonal relationships to allow the safe space. So apparently the teachers are saying that schools aren't safe anymore. Boris Johnson fears loss of UK's power and magic if Scotland breaks away. No, we'll just lose all our haggis. Black Lives Matter New York school take over curriculum K-12. So what, are the Black Lives Matter people taking over the schools now? Is that what's going on now? And Black Lives people... Oh, I have been linked an unencrypted Google Drive link. That's always secure. Interesting. And it's in the wrong language. Yeah, this reeks of dodgy. US military tweets. Okay, cool. I'm glad that they tweeted. I'm glad they remembered how to use Twitter. Yeah, no, this news is fucking boring. Holy shit, this is dull. Wow. Joe Biden and Obama knew about the coronavirus before it happened, apparently. Let's see what the evidence is for that. I don't know if there's any evidence for that, but we will see. Let's see what else we got. Apparently, Disney is going to get busted by the FBI. McDonald's sues a fired CEO for lying and concealing evidence in relation to sexual relationships with 3 employees and giving 1 shares. That's interesting.
Are you just reading like stupid Q headlines again?
Yeah, it's fucking dull, bro. I tell you, it's about as interesting as a blank sheet of paper. I tell you what. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. You see, that sound that you made there was more interesting than any of these Q headlines.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the headlines are about fucking pissed off Puerto Ricans and Lebanon's
Look, Drain88's given us good content. He says Q is controlled opposition. Talk about Saturn and the gateway to hell.
Talk about Saturn and the gateway to hell. Well, the problem with Saturn is that it's just a fucking planet. And anyone
but not
who
if
believes
you follow David Icke and all that kind of stuff.
Yes, but the problem with David Icke is that he's missing a few chromosomes.
Well, he accurately predicted, well, not predicted, but accurately reported that the elites were pedos and all that, like 20 years in advance. And everyone called him crazy for that.
A broken clock is right twice a day.
So you reckon he's just a schizo?
I reckon that David Icke knows too much, and he's also a very good storyteller. And
yeah, that's what I've actually thought too. Like, if he'd just become like a sci-fi writer, he could have been one of the great sci-fi writers of his generation.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. But instead he just, sells merch and podcasts. Because, I mean, that's his business model, I guess. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, no one's buying books as far as I'm aware. So, yeah.
No one's buying anything, and that's why we're doing a podcast.
Yeah, I mean, we were supposed to do, like, putting out, like, cassettes and CDs and shit. But here's the problem. No one fucking buys ice them anymore because everyone's buying essential shit because of the fucking lockdown and everyone's in their house fucking stocking up on Cheez-Its.
Jesus. I'm eating Walker's oven baked.
It's not much better. My wife shows up and says, "So Canvas is back apparently." Apparently so. Exaqui says, "Feel enlightened." Because you said that, I'm going to turn the light off in my room. TDLMX says, "This podcast has changed not even slightly." I mean, the only thing that's changed is that I've gotten significantly more fed up with everyone's bullshit. So,
I've just got more fed up, but just generally.
More fed up, more snarky, more...
Yeah, I'm not snarky, I'm just more like...
I'm very snarky. You need to watch out for me. I'm snarky, I'm sarcastic. I'm just a terrible person. I am just a fucking dick. Cryosona says, "You'll lose me too." I don't know what that was talking about. Drain. Yes, we come back to Drain, talk about Saturn and the gateway to hell. Well, the gateway of hell is firmly closed to me because I firmly told Satan to fuck off.
So is the gateway to hell that like hexagon thing on the top of the planet or something?
Something like that. Although, depending on who you ask, that's Jewish Mossad bat signal. Yeah. Star of David, all the rest of it. Na 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 Hezbollah man. I know Hezbollah's with the Muslims. I lose track of all these crazy conspiracy theories. I lose track.
Hezbollah isn't a conspiracy theory.
I mean, for some it is.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, well, in case you didn't know, people are saying that what happened in Lebanon was because the Lebanese government allowed Hezbollah into their country, and because of that, that's why the explosion happened.
What, it was like Hezbollah did it?
Yes, that's
Who's saying that?
People in the countries surrounding Lebanon who know of Hezbollah and know of their actions say that because the Lebanese government in particular... Yes. Yes.
So Israel said Hezbollah did it?
Yes.
And who are Hezbollah saying did it?
Hezbollah are saying the Israelis did it. They're just pointing fingers at each other. But yeah, no, Gateway of Hell's shut for me. Hate to break it to you, Chief, but I do not support.
I want to make it clear that I don't believe Saturn is the gateway to hell. Or the hexagon shaped thing on Saturn is the gateway to hell.
I firmly believe that Satan...
I'm open to the moon being a hollow satellite, though, that was placed there many, many centuries ago.
I firmly believe that Satan is a loser. He's a total loser.
Yeah, I also don't believe in Satan, for the record.
And if he did exist, he's a loser. Drain says return to tradition. Yeah, I guess that's what we're doing. We're just kind of... TLMX says a broken clock isn't right twice a day if you use the 24-hour clock. Okay, smartass. My wifey says fed up with people's bullshit, including mine. No, honey, I'm never fed up with you. I've tried to be fed up.
When are you gonna see Kat?
When the flight's open.
And when's that?
I don't fucking know. I wish I knew, but I don't. I wish the governments of the world would kindly pull their finger out their ass. That'd be nice. Because I do miss my wife.
So there's no flights going into America at all right now? There
is, but you have to fall in a very specific band, like a very specific group of people, and they're the only ones that are allowed to fly. You have to be the only way that you can get into the US if you are a citizen is with express written consent from a governor of the states.
What about US to UK flights?
US to UK? I don't know. I think it's vice versa, honestly. Although I'm not particularly sure. I'm only looking at UK to US. I'm not looking at the other way around.
Yeah, why don't you get Kat to come to Bradford, show the stars, the sights.
Yes, the sights.
The smells.
Yes, the biggest mosque in all of Northern England. You know, I'll show her that.
What's this on the screen, by the way? That's not a mosque, is it? It's like, is that the Taj Mahal?
That's the Taj Mahal, buddy. It's a beautiful building. Although I don't know why they put lighthouses on the side.
Well, it's not like a mosque, is it? The Taj Mahal. I don't really know where it is, to be honest.
It's an old imperial palace.
Alright, okay. But is it like a Muslim one?
No, it's a Hindu one.
I think
actually, I believe it's a Sikh one.
No, it is. It says here the tomb is this. It basically says it includes a mosque inside it, so it is a Muslim thing.
Ah, I didn't know that. That's interesting.
It's the Islamic style design.
Drain88 says ExpressVPN is spyware. I absolutely agree. Get yourself Tor browser and browse the Q research board on 8chan all day until you go batshit insane and then start a podcast.
But
That's how we're
what VPN would you use then?
Just don't fucking use VPNs, bro. Like, the amount of VPN companies that have been found out to be either stealing their data, leaking passwords, directly profiteering off of their users, or all free is longer than the list of currently active VPNs. So don't use a VPN. I'm going to be like one of the only people on the internet that says this.
I thought you did use a VPN.
I use Tor. It's a different technology.
Yeah, I know what Tor is, but, like, fair enough.
It uses onion encryption instead of VPN. VPN is just routing your traffic to someone else and hoping, praying that they won't steal it. They could totally steal that.
So Tor, like, how does Tor work then? Like, it encrypts it on your end and what?
Yeah, so here's the thing. What it uses is it uses something called onion encryption, which in a simple sort of layman terms is basically, I guess you could put it like three-factor authentication, where it's encrypted on your end in 3 layers of encryption. 1, 2, 3. You send it to someone, they encrypt the first layer. Then you send it to someone else, they encrypt the second layer. Then you send it to someone else, they encrypt the third layer and send the message. Now, why do they do that? Because by doing it that way, no person in that chain ever has access to your information.
Right.
The only way that they would have access to that information is if all 3 were conspiring to get your information. And every time you refresh a page on the Tor browser, who you connect to is randomized. So there is
so
no
they can't see you
way.
Browsing Q.
Yeah, there is no way they can track you. Except, of course, if you come on a YouTube podcast and openly advocate and promote the Tor browser, in which case they probably know that you're using the Tor browser. You know, that's an oversight of mine. But luckily,
so you go through all that effort to browse the keyboard on Acon or whatever it's called, and then you come on YouTube and blabber all about it.
Mm-hmm. I have no regard for my safety.
Well, I think you'll be safe, but you might get your account banned if you keep talking about it.
Woo! Can't wait. Turn up.
Is that the risk you're willing to take?
Also, I'd love to give a shout out to my younger brother Stephen right now, for he has finally, after 4 months of being in the house, has finally worked up the courage to go outside and play with his friends.
Why has he seriously not left the house for that long?
Yeah, seriously.
Since lockdown?
Yeah.
Wow. What's he been doing?
Only today has he worked up the courage to go outside.
Let's tell him congratulations.
Yeah, no, I'm going to give him a hug when he gets back.
Why was he scared of the virus or something?
Yeah, no, he was shitting himself.
Really? But he knows, like, doesn't he know that it doesn't, like, affect kids at all?
Yeah, no, it doesn't affect kids, and it doesn't propagate outside. So, like, why is everyone scared of it? I'm Because people are fucking stupid. Here's a study that came out last week, and this is really interesting. So, the US citizens believe that the coronavirus has killed 7% of the United States population. You know what the actual number is? About 0.4. Yeah. So people think that the virus is 20 times worse than it actually is. Now do you see why everyone's running around in face masks? Now do you see why everyone's... People... Here's a blatant, obvious truth about the world. 90% of people are sheep. 90% of people want something to follow. They don't want to have to lead the way. They don't want to have to make their own path. They just want someone to tell them what to do, where to go, how to think, and how to feel. Like a routine, something yeah. And quite a lot of people are comfortable with that. Quite a lot of people are comfortable with that. Yeah.
So they want a podcast, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
That's what we, the leaders, will provide.
What bountiful gifts shall we bestow upon the praying masses which constitute our audience? Such is the power that we have. I wish I was even joking, but look it up. I cannot tell a lie, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot. Everything that I say on this show, you can find it out for yourself. I would not come to you and present you with false information. I respect you too much. That is one thing I must say to everyone in the audience. Regardless of who you are, where you're from, nationality, colour, creed, all that crap, all that shit that's intended to divide us, you're human and I love you. Don't underestimate the power of humanity, because we as a species are really fucking powerful, and they want to try and undermine us and put us down and make us feel like we're crap.
Fucking reading way too much Q.
Bro, I'm being real right now. I'm being real. People don't believe in themselves anymore.
At the end of that sentence.
No. No. What I was gonna say was, people are amazing. You know, think about it. We are the only species that got on the moon. What the fuck else has got on the moon, huh? Nobody. Just us. You know why? Because we're fucking strong and smart. Got big muscles. And we know how to use them to get shit done. And that's
so
what it's all about.
What are we going to do then with Canvas? Like, what are we actually doing?
I don't fucking know. What made you think that I did know?
I didn't, but I just thought it'd be a good conversation starter.
Yeah, what are we going to do with Canvas? This is a good question. So, I'm going to pose this to the chat, because the chat, as we've already established, is the smartest known entity on the known universe. So the chat must have an answer for us. So,
I think what we need is like guests to actually bring people into the fucking thing if we're actually going to do it, because what's the point in just like streaming for no reason?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like, I think we need to keep away from music and our like hard separation from during catalog and everything.
Music is stupid.
Yeah, there's like I'm just like not talking about music anymore because I've made my points clearly over and over again now, and there's no point repeating myself. So yeah. So it's like a podcast about everything except music, basically.
Let me just go for
all music guests are banned, I'd say.
Yeah,
unless
that's
it's
true.
like someone who's going to bring in a big audience.
Like Kanye. I'd have Kanye on.
Yeah, I'd have Kanye on. But if we do have someone like Kanye on, we'd like to speak about everything except music. So that's it.
100%.
How do we How do we reach Kanye?
That's a good question. How do I get in contact with Kanye West? You can contact Kanye West through his phone number. Here is his phone number. Someone just fucking doxed Kanye and it's available on Google, bro.
Yeah,
bro, it's right there. You can ring. You could call Kanye right now.
Let me look this.
Bro, I didn't even know this was a thing. You could call Kanye.
You can contact Kanye West.
You can ring either him or his office. You can fax Kanye. Who the fuck uses fax? You can fax Kanye. Does anyone want to fax Kanye? What would you? That's a good question. What would I fax Kanye if I could? If I bought a fax machine. You see, now here's a real question for the chat.
Fax him some Q stuff.
No, you just fax him.
Be already clued in on all that, though, I'd say.
No, you just fax him the letter Q on a giant A4 piece of paper. Just the letter. There you go. That's what you send him.
I just went on Twitter and I saw Cryo tweeted flap rebirth. I guarantee this isn't the flap rebirth.
Old friends. By old friends, I mean old friends accidentally added.
Steven!
Yeah?
Congratulations on going outside!
Yeah, got Steve up
Shut up,
here.
I didn't.
You.
He didn't go outside.
Because Philip said he would see you.
Ooh, well, I don't want to see him.
Oh yeah, he's gone more emo somehow.
Okay, well, I'm in the middle of a podcast, so could you all shift? Wait for me to be done, and then I will.
What's that gonna be?
That's going to be like half an hour.
Just go to Tesco's and then come back.
And then you can show me your emo-ness in all of its detail, and I will pretend to give a shit. Anyway, where were we? Ah, yes, Q. That's a beautiful letter, isn't it?
Ree's gone on a bit of a rant in the chat here.
Yeah, do you want to read out his rant in an epic voice?
No, I think you want to do that, though.
Was players wondering on where you find the strength tomorrow doing what you did
You missed
today?
the first part of it.
Okay. The hell with reality, I want to die in music, not read or in prose. People don't deserve to restrain me. Shut up, I'm not going to learn. Well, I disagree wholeheartedly. I think that going
I don't even
insane...
know what you're trying to say there, Emery. I don't quite understand.
Emery, just remember that going insane is the easy way out, honestly. Like, going insane is the mental equivalent of physical suicide. Like, physically, spiritually, and mentally, there are always easy way outs. Physically, the easy way out is suicide. Mentally, the easy way out is going insane. Spiritually, the easy way out is siding with the devil. Now, there are some people who do all three, and those people are the ones who really need help. I'm just going to be honest. Going insane. I mean, why would you want to take a beautiful mind like yours, Emery, and ruin it with craziness? Why would you want to do
What's
that?
the next part where you'll find the strength for all that stupid running around, those projects that come to nothing? Those attempts. What are you talking about, Emery? I don't quite get what you're trying to say.
I think Emery is going crazy.
Yeah, don't want to go crazy.
Hey, Marty, you're going mental, man. You're going proper mental. You need to calm down, man. I'm telling you, you're going mental. You're losing your mind, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to QAnon shit.
No more Q, please. I've had enough of that.
But don't you want to hear about the Puerto Ricans?
Oh, go on. What is it?
They're upset at the botched primary and they're demanding answers.
The what?
The botched primary.
Botched
Apparently
primary.
Their primary elections are not good, apparently.
Primary for what?
Primary for the election of their Puerto Rican governor, I guess. Actually, no. I'm vaguely pretending to care, and I'm barely doing that. NASA reveals their first
Yo, Emery,
finding.
what are you talking about? Like, just like I don't understand a word of what you're trying to say. Though, are you actually like listening to the show? Or what?
Are you just actually going mental? I think you're actually going mental, man. You're proper losing it. Get a hold of yourself, you daft git. Get a hold of yourself, you fucking silly bastard, I'm telling you. Come over there and slap me, you daft little fan.
What's an interesting website then that I can go on and we can get some ideas for?
An interesting website. An interesting website. Interesting website would be gatewaypundit.com. That would be interesting.
Gateway Pundit.
Gatewaypundit.com. That would be... No, it's the Gateway Pundit. My apologies. It's
Well, we were talking about how can we break into the Indian audience before we came on air. So why don't we do something to...
In that case, you need to read Al Jazeera.
What's like... where can we drop this to, like, Indian people?
I think that the Indian people are a bit busy trying to get running water in, like, over 90% of the population. I think they're a bit preoccupied to be worrying about a podcast.
Oh, Emery's quoting from Celine, apparently. Some offer.
Is that Dion?
Celine Dion, yeah.
The great Celine Dion, and I listened to her crooning and bellowing her vocals in number 10.
Well, if you want to explain what the quotes mean, then feel free to do so. But I'm not gonna, I don't know, you get the gist.
You see, that's my cover. Celine Dion's "The Heart Will Go On." I'm going to release that tomorrow on dreamcatalog.com, and it's going to cost £5 for just the single, and you're going to buy it.
It's on mute, that's why he wasn't responding.
I see. TDLNX says, I am on Satan's side all day. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Drain88 says, I am heaven. It's entirely possible. I'm not going to confirm or deny this, but it's possible.
So, I want to drop this link into, like, the Indian... like
market.
The Indian market. How do we do that without like advertising? How do we get this in front of Indian ears and eyes?
I think we've got to pay someone at Al Jazeera to write a news article about us.
Not Indian, you idiot.
Well, don't they have like a...
No, it's like, no, Al Jazeera's like Qatar, I think. It's like a completely different country.
Okay, so let me look up Indian news and see what website. The Indian Express is the main website. The Indian Express. We need to pay
is there like an Indian online right now that we can get this in front of?
Well, the problem is, if there is any Indians live streaming right now, their titles will be written in Sanskrit, so it'll be quite hard to find them.
They don't type in.
Okay, so let's type in India.
Alright, let's
and go live. Is there anyone live in India right now?
What? And spam the link on YouTube.
Yeah. We have an Indian guy...
You know, if Canvas keeps going on, like, I think it'd be funny if it just got, like, worse and worse with every single episode.
Well, so far we've been doing that pretty well. CSGO India! Oh, hell yeah, dude! CSGO India? That's what I'm looking for. Okay, no, fuck this. This idea is terrible.
Alright, you've got the Canvas Twitter, haven't you?
I believe I do, yes.
Okay, so get the link to this video.
Right.
I'll just drop you because I've got it already.
Please.
And then go on the Canvas Twitter and like just find Indian accounts and like reply to them with the link. Say, check out our podcast live now. Hashtag Desi.
Just random Indians.
Yeah, just go on. Just do hashtag Desi and just see who you find.
Hashtag Desi. Sort by latest.
Yeah. But you gotta get like
there's porn. Immediately there's porn.
Well, you gotta get like actual users, not like
There's a lot of porn. Holy shit!
Well, type hashtag. Do hashtag Desi Twitter then.
I regret this already. This is terrible. No, there's just more porn.
Okay, I've got a good idea. Right? Change your trends from UK to India.
Well, how do you do that?
Go to the trends path. I don't know. Settings or something.
Search settings. No, there's no option there. Advanced search. Language. Any language. All these are going to be in fucking English anyway.
No, you go to your like profile settings. I mean.
Profile settings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Country, India.
Yeah, just do that, I guess.
Country. Yes, we have changed country. We now live in India.
Don't go off there. So
now
we get an Indian train, so
now we go hashtag Desi. And what do you know? It's the exact same results.
Because you're not doing what I said.
What? You said you... Okay.
Go to profile settings.
Right. Here we are.
Like something about trends or whatever.
There's nothing here, Chief.
Alright, let me just find an Indian person quickly on Twitter.
Let me find an Indian person.
Okay. So if you type hashtag India,
hashtag India,
then the first one that comes up is Indian matchmaking.
No.
No, under suggested. We should have like put the screen on the hashtag India matchmaking.
India matchmaking.
Yeah. Right, just scroll down until you see like a guy with like aviators on, and then you'll know you've got a real account. Yeah, what about that guy there who did the GIF?
This
Ravi
guy.
Ladva.
Okay, no, this isn't latest. This is top.
Oh,
We
right,
need to go
okay, yeah,
latest.
the latest.
The latest people.
Oh, you didn't do. It's Indian matchmaking, not India.
Yes, because the one letter will make it a little.
Right, here we go. We got latest tweets from Indians. So just spam the link at them. Just say like, check out our podcast.
It was something like...
Yeah, just copy and paste that, and then just do it to like 10 Indians.
Oh, this is terrible. We're literally just scaring random Indians into submission.
Why is it scaring them? I guess the title is No Desi, please no. So, I forgot about that.
Yes.
Alright, don't do any more Indians then. Let's do Spanish or something.
Spanish matchmaking. No results.
Just do hashtag
Spain. What about this person? It looks like a fucking alien.
Wait, what time is it in Australia? It'd be like 6 AM there, won't it?
Yes.
Alright, just do hashtag Portland riots.
Hashtag Portland
riots.
protest is the main one that's blowing up.
Protest or whatever.
Portland protest. We just hit them up. We just say check out.
Yeah, but you got to do it to people who are like speaking, not just like, you know, random news accounts like that Steve Bannon wonder.
Well, this. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go and tweet it to Steve Bannon. War in pandemic. You just had it there. You just. Oh.
Sorry.
War,
This one.
war in pandemic. That's it.
There we go.
Right.
You hang at the Beehive, you get the swarm, and check out our podcast. Oregon has 1.2 billion revenue hole thanks to COVID-19. Check out our podcast.
Yeah.
So,
Just keep
Portland
doing it.
protest. Let's have a chat about the cops, the feds, and Garrett Fernbach. Check out our podcast.
TD says this is a terrible idea.
Portland police picked up the right where they left off.
Alright,
Check it out.
try Chicago actually, because that's the big one now, isn't it?
Hashtag Chicago riots.
Down. Chicago down riots.
Who knew the cars were an effective way to break in the storefronts? Check out our fucking podcast.
Why is this a bad idea though? Because like, how else do you get the word out there in, you know, the new internet world? You know, how do we get people to listen to our podcast other than?
Selling GTA 5
Oh,
PC.
we got a notification.
Aww.
PPCRC like the go on, who's that?
We are the Portland Protest Crisis Response and Coordination social media account.
Go and give them
We
a
are
follow.
the people of Portland. We want to make protesting
Oh shit!
safe.
Should they retweeted us?
They retweeted us.
Go and follow them.
Follow. Okay,
Yeah,
hang
if
on.
you've
I
got
need-
any
I-
better ideas for how we get the word out there about the podcast, then feel free to drop them in the chat.
Yeah, if anyone has any good, like bold and great ideas on to how to, you know, promote this shit, that'd be great.
What about Reddit? Do you want to put it on r/India or something?
Did you just seriously ask me if I want to use Reddit in the year 2020?
Well, what's that new one that replaced the no vote, the other one?
Bruh.
If you go to r/watch Reddit die, they spam it on every comment on there.
This is what
Just
it
like
sounds-
open any post comment stuff and it'll be the top one.
This is literally like Ruckus.
Yeah, Ruckus, yeah. Go and just post that on Ruckus.
Post it on
Shall
Ruckus.
shall we open a Parler account as well?
Yeah, let's open a Parler account,
Yeah,
a
go and
Ruckus
open a
account,
Parler.
and a BitChute account. There we go.
Well, we've got a BitChute, haven't we?
Yes, we do, but we never used it.
I know it's a dream catalogue. BitChute. Yeah, so we need a canvas BitChute.
We need a canvas BitChute. Oh dear. Yeah, no, I think we need to stop, bro, because this is...
No, we need to go and register a Parler and we can
No!
tweet
I'm not
Sargon of
fucking-
Akkad.
No, I don't want to get in... No, bruh.
Why?
Because... Okay, you know, I'll only do
Come on,
it...
just get canvas on Parler, it'll be good.
I'll only do it if you can guarantee me right now in front of this audience that we will have Sargon of Akkad on
You've got
our
on the
show.
wrong Parler there, that's a different app. I think.
No, it's saying that
Wait,
it's
hold
only
on.
on...
I thought
It's
it
only-
was...
No, it's only on phone and Google Play. It isn't actually on... line.
No, it's Parler with an E, Parler, but it looks like there's a fake one with an O as well.
What a stupid fucking name!
Parler is a fun and simple way to discover friends. Yeah, so there's like literally a competitor that just changed one letter.
Parler is a fun,
It's pretty
exciting
fun.
way to have friends. Do you have friends? Do you
Are
want
you
friends?
registering? Why are you
can
doing
get
that
it.
accent when we just spammed a load of Indians?
Because I want them to feel at home. I want them to be comfortable. and happy where they are.
Right.
Oh dear. Okay, so I'm going to put in my credit card information to set up an account on Parler. So don't mind me. I'm just going to give them my
you register. Okay.
banking information here.
Yeah, let's just use Parler for our canvas communications to the world.
Let's use
And if,
Parler.
if Indians who have come on here happen to like it, then they can just sign up for Parler. How are they using these fucking old school captures from like 20 years ago? I'm just gonna look at who actually owns this site.
We have sent you an SMS with the code. So why did you need to put a capture there? If you were just going to text me a verification code, you didn't need capture.
It says Parler is a United States based.
You do a quick search for it.
Depends what it is.
Parsley sauce recipe.
Parsley sauce recipe. Okay.
How do the amounts of margarine and flour go?
How do the amounts of
Are
margarine?
they equal or?
Are they equal or what? Let's find out. 25 grams of butter, 25 grams of plain flour.
So it's equal amounts. How many is that for?
That's for 4.
Right. Fantastic. Brothers.
Fantastic.
There's a slight order of, just in case they come up, make sure it's well put in.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, it's got a load of Saudi Arabian users apparently.
Saudi Arabia.
Because it says like supporters of Mohammed bin Salman were getting censored on Twitter, so they moved over to Parler in 2019.
Okay, so who is it on par that you want me to reach out to? Sargon?
Yeah, he's the only one that I know is on there. And Katie Hopkins.
Sargon.
Actually, Kane is on there too.
The great Kane, right? Great British wrestler.
Just hit up Kane and Sargon and all that.
Great British wrestler, Kane, famous for lighting things on fire.
On there as well.
Paul Joseph Watson, the great.
That's a pretty big guy.
Great British
Just drop Ted Cruz the link.
Very famous for cleaning and whining.
How many followers has Ted Cruz got? Wow, 912,000. I thought I didn't think this site was that big.
Only verified users can create conversations. Oh, you mean I'm not verified? Even after signing a capture and an SMS text?
Wait, why did you sign up as Bamzuki, man, and not Canvas?
I didn't! I didn't even give me a chance to put a username in.
Alright, we'll change it to Canvas. See if we can just get Canvas.
Give me Canvas, username already.
Taken. Oh shit, we got the PPCRC press corps in here. How's it going? PPCRP press corps.
Who the heck is PPRC press corps? Oh, it'll be the Portland people.
How's it going over in Portland, guys?
Yeah, what's popping in Portland? Tell me. What's going on, guys? Keep me posted. What's going on?
How's the a Spanish chicken and chorizo with potatoes type thing right now.
Yeah, tell us, guys. How's the protest going on? Keep us posted.
Would love to provide resources to you guys. We have a network.
We have like two pennies to rub together, or we can send them to you. But yeah, no, I'm actually curious. Like, what's
Yeah,
in
go
the
and drop us
trench
the
report?
resources on DM on Twitter.
Yeah, DM us your
We
stuff,
followed
guys.
you earlier.
Yeah, we'd love to hear
We
what's
usually
going
attract more
on.
listeners than this.
Yeah, this is our first show back in like 3 or 4 months, so we're a little bit out of touch. But I've been, snooping around, checking around, finding what's going on in the world, and you guys came up on my radar because Portland is popping right now. Everyone knows about it, guys. DM us on Twitter.
Go
All
and
right,
give them a DM.
give him
Are
a
you on
DM.
Parler or just Twitter?
I'm on both at the same time.
No, I meant the
Multitasking.
PPCRP press corps.
Mm.
Because if you feel like your voices aren't getting heard on Twitter, you might want to try out Parler.
Okay.
This Spanish chicken potato thing's really nice.
Yeah, you rating it?
Yeah, big fan.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm not exactly sure why, but I can't message Paul Joseph.
How much milk did you say?
600 mil
On what?
on parsley sauce.
600 mil.
That's what it says.
Really?
That's what it says.
James, what's that in like fluid ounce and pints and that?
600 mil to Floz is 20.
It's a pint.
Just above a pint, yeah. The great adventure, the epic of my father struggling to put together a basic parsley sauce.
So why don't you hit up some people on Parler now and get them to come into the podcast?
Because for whatever reason, I can't respond to the... Oh, can I? Now, is it letting me do it now? Yeah, okay, it's letting me
go
do
and
it.
drop a reply to Paul Joseph Watson.
Okay. Let me copy the...
PPCRC saying?
Huh?
What's PPCRC saying?
PPRC is messaging me in the DMs,
Yeah,
telling me...
saying?
They're telling me that they are wanting to set up an autonomous zone, much like Chaz.
Oh, in Portland?
Yeah, in Portland.
Why don't we get them on Discord to tell us about it?
That'd be interesting. Well, I mean, would they be willing?
Ask them
I
if they
don't
want
know.
to come on the podcast to talk about the, what would it be? Paz? Portland Autonomous Zone.
Yeah, I guess it'd be Paz. Yeah, it'd be Portland Autonomous Zone, so it'd be Paz. I don't know which channel is Sargon. I can't find which there's one that says
It's just-
Sargon on the
it's just
card, but it's
Sargon.
like
It's just
it's
at
set up
Sargon.
like June 25th. So like has Sargon only just joined
It's
Parler?
at Sargon, that's it.
At Sargon. Okay.
Yeah, that one.
There we go. Okay. And then I just hit him up in the comments. I just say, check out that podcast.
Yeah.
Boom. There you go. Clean. Bada boom. Bada bing. Bada bang. All right. Now let's hit up Ted Cruz. Check out our podcast, Mr. Cruz. You like what you hear.
All right, now
We're talking about the
Got
Portland
some-
autonomous stuff.
got some less known people now, I think.
Some less known people. Sean Hannity.
Is he on there?
Yeah, he's right there. He's right there, bro.
How many
We can just
followers does he
message. He's got a. That's Ted Cruz. I didn't want Ted Cruz. I wanted Sean Hannity. I clicked Sean Hannity.
Yes, so it's-
Give me
the site's
Mr.
a bit dodgy.
Yeah, this site doesn't even work. I want Mr. Sean.
SPPRC got back to you.
has the PP boys got back to us? Yes.
Oh, it's going to be called Pop.
They say it'll be called something different, but yes, we'll come on for an interview when we'll announce it. Nice. Gladly. It's going to be called Pop. Okay, interesting.
And then he says, but keep that detail quiet for now. So you just sort of gave it away.
Yeah, well,
what does Pop stand for then?
What does Pop... Portland?
You know, that's like... You know, that 4chan gonna change that to pause, like...
yeah. Oh, like 4chan.
Like, call it Paz, not Pop, because, like, if you call it Pop, everyone's gonna change the P to a Z, like Chaz, and then call it Pause.
Yeah, and then they'll change it to POS, which is, piece of shit. So, trust me, don't call it Pop, call it Paz. Paz sounds much cooler.
Paz.
Like, if you call it Pop, people are just gonna be like, "Oh, I'm drinking
some." Actually, to be honest, if they called it Paz, I think they'd still call it Paz.
I can't wait for 3 weeks' time when everyone's walking around in Pop and they're going, "Oh, look at me! I'm drinking some Pop in Pop," and then they'll post it on fucking TikTok and get 700,000 views, and I'll just sit here and do nothing. Call it Paz. Paz is a much better name. Trust me.
Call it Portland Riot Zone.
Well, no, you can't call it. But I need to figure out what the O stands for. Like Portland Protest. That makes sense for the 2 P's. Portland.
Oh wait,
Occupying Protest.
Oh, yeah,
Portland Occupying Protest. That's what it is. Figured it out. I figured it out. I'm smart. Portland Occupying Protest. Got you. But yeah, no, call it Paz. Paz is much better.
Well, yeah, everyone's going to call it Portland Occupied Zone, and then they'll take the piss.
Yeah, trust me, guys. You got to keep the narrative in control here.
Yeah, you got to consider the aesthetic.
Paz is cool because you can make the Z like Jay-Z's name and make it like Z, like aggressive. Pop is like.
What about Pazzy, like P-A-C, like Jay-Z?
I could support that. I could support the Pazzy. The Pazzy and the Stasi coming together in an epic duel of the century. Oh shit, PPCRC, you need to hire me as your fucking press secretary. Hit me up. I've got Kanye West's fax number if you want that. You can call Kanye West. I'm not even joking, I've got Kanye West's phone number. Anyway, should we hit up anyone else on Parler, or are we done
just
now?
Just search for Q, I can't.
Q, let's search the letter Q. Type a minimum of 3 letters on Parler. You can't just type the letter Q.
Do the Where We Go One thing then. WWG1, whatever. But do it by, latest posts.
You can't do that.
What is this shit site? So you can't search for posts on the users.
Yeah, or hashtags. Ooh. You can't actually search individual.
Alright, so click the hashtag then, and then it should show the posts.
Nope.
No, you click the hashtag now. See. Alright, so tweet Suzette.
Suzette.
Whatever the equivalent of tweet is.
Yo, what's up, Suzette? Check out our podcast.
Yeah.
What's up? What's poppin'?
Wait, we need a profile pic because we look like a bot.
Yeah, no, that's right. We'll use.
Just put me in whatever you've got.
Yeah, let's use this guy. There we go.
Yeah, that's good.
There we go. That's good. That works. Fantastic. Okay, now let's message Wyoming. Oh, Mick. Oh, Wyoming. What the fuck is this? Check out our podcast. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm wondering who at the FBI I need to contact now.
Why what?
There's so much hatred in the world today, bro. On both sides, it's crazy.
Why? What hate have you encountered? I was just
Oh
drinking a
man, have you just watched the last hour of this show?
What hate?
Well, think about it. The left is intolerant of the right. The right is intolerant of the left. There is no middle ground. There is no room for centrists. I have said this 1,000 times, and I will say this until the day I die. I have always been a centrist. And seeing the left bickering with the right, and the right bickering with the left, and just the amount of fucking intolerance on both sides, because you're both guilty of this, it drives me insane. Especially in the last 2 or 3 months, it seems like everything has become a black and white issue. Everything has become polarized and opposite. And if you're not on my side, then you're against my side, and we will destroy you, and blah, 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 blah. I've seen all this rhetoric about chaos and destruction and anger and frustration. Where is the peace? Where is the love? Where is the unity? Where is the respect? The simple things that you learn in the 90s during the raves, PLUR. But no, apparently the 90s are dated
now.
now.
To rave culture.
We need to go back to rave culture. We need to go back to fucking popping knees and hugging strangers.
I think that's sort of what Emery was trying to say in a long-winded manner earlier.
We need to love again.
Yeah.
Hashtag make America love again. How about that?
Mala.
How about hashtag make America compassionate again? How about make America give a shit again? What happened to you people? The rest of the world looks at the United States and we all think that you are a laughing stock. We all think that you're fucking brain dead. Everyone thinks you're retarded right now. Everyone. The left and the right both think that everything in America right now is fucking Mad Max hellscape.
Why are you getting so worked up about America, though?
Because it's 300 million people, and I'm a fucking human being who
India
likes
is
people.
like 1.5 billion or whatever.
Yes, but India isn't currently on fire.
Well, they have their own like problems too.
Yes, they do, but nowhere near the extent of America right now.
Well, it depends on your perspective.
Right. Well, in my current perspective, I've spent the last hour browsing thoroughbred hatred, and to be brutally honest, I'm sick and tired of seeing it.
Get rid of it then.
I'm closing all these tabs as I speak.
So is that the end of the canvas?
That's the end of Canvas. Thank you, and good night!
I meant the canvas parlor accounts, but yeah.
Well, no. We'll come back in a month when everyone's calmed down a little bit.
There's a whole conversation going on in the chat here between TD and the PPCRC.
Well, that's pretty awesome, there. I'm glad we've fostered a community where we can actually have a conversation. Yeah. That instantly means that we're better than the United States. Alright, we're done here.
Yeah, no, we should have wrapped this up ages ago.
Yeah.
Are we going to do Canvas again, or was this just a one-off special?
Yeah, maybe. I don't see why not. This was pretty fun.
Alright. Until next time.
Later!
I need to get a song. Well, you said where is the love a moment ago, so
yeah, Black Eyed Peas. Black Eyed Peas.
Let me get like a remix of it though. So
get a MIDI. Get a MIDI.
Yeah, MIDI. Yeah.
Hashtag MIDI remix.
Yeah. All right, here we go. So until next time, peace. Wait, do you want to hear it as well?
No, I'll listen to it on the replay.
All right. Okay. Until next time, peace.
Later.
Wait. Oh, there it is. No, we should have wrapped this up ages ago. Yeah. Are we going to do Canvas again, or was this just a one-off special?
Oh man. I think the thing that really sells this is that it's FL Studio 11. Here comes the chorus. Oh, of course I had to use the fartiest synth they could possibly get.